Good morning. There is a mysterious intelligence that breathes life not only into you but also into everything around you. What you call God isn't sitting somewhere in the sky. It is the very source of existence, pulsing through every leaf, every star, and every heartbeat. When a person begins to sense that life feels less fulfilling than it once did, it isn't a flaw, depression, or confusion. It's a gentle yet persistent stirring within. You may find yourself waking up in the morning without the same enthusiasm that once carried you effortlessly through the day. The things you thought you wanted, success, relationships, possessions, achievements, start to lose their appeal. Not because they've changed, but because you have. Quietly, without your permission, what you once called happiness now feels like a faded fragrance, and you begin searching, not outwardly at first but inwardly, for what seems to be missing. This restlessness doesn't announce itself dramatically. It slips in quietly, like the slow setting of the sun, where light fades almost imperceptibly. This stirring is not a curse but a great blessing. The tests you face are not meant to push you down. They're designed to ensure you're standing on ground strong enough to hold what's coming your way. If you'd like, I can continue next with synchronicities and divine whispers, expanded, in the same deep meditative style. Just say continue and I'll keep flowing. There comes a time when, amidst the noise of life and the weight of uncertainties, you begin to notice subtle threads weaving through your experiences. They're not loud or demanding, yet unmistakably present. These are synchronicities, the quiet arrangements of existence that feel too perfect to be random. It's as if life has begun speaking to you in symbols, signs, and silent whispers, gently guiding you toward something you can't yet fully comprehend. At first, you might dismiss them as mere coincidences or random occurrences, but they'll return again and again until you have no choice but to pause and listen. You may start noticing patterns repeating in unexpected places: a number, a name, a word, a dream. It could be a stranger uttering words that echo exactly what you were contemplating in silence. It might be a book falling off a shelf with precisely the message you needed to hear, or the right person appearing by chance, carrying the answer to a question you've silently held for months. The logic of the mind will resist, trying to explain it away, but deep inside you know this isn't chance, it's choreography, deliberate and precise. Such moments often come when you least expect them, in the middle of ordinary tasks, a line from a song, or a fleeting thought that feels oddly familiar. These are not accidents, they're invitations. The universe is extending itself to you. Yet the more still you become, the more you see that life isn't random. It's precise, patient, and poetic. The signs were always there. It's only now that you're beginning to notice them. Let me know if you want me to continue next, with the isolation before elevation, and I'll expand it with the same deep, natural flow. Just say continue, and I'll keep going. There will come a moment when, without any grand announcement, life will slowly begin to withdraw you from the crowd. The phone won't ring as often, invitations may cease, and the laughter you once shared freely with others might fade. People around you may not understand your silence, mistaking it for indifference or withdrawal. But this is no punishment. It's preparation. Life is creating space for you to turn inward, to rediscover who you are beyond the roles and expectations placed upon you. This isn't about rejecting others. It's about embracing yourself. It's clarity over chaos, authenticity over conformity. If you'd like, I can now continue with the unshakable calm, maintaining the same depth and flow. Just say, continue, and I'll proceed. There comes a moment, often after storms have passed and noise has quieted, when you begin to feel something within you that defies explanation. It doesn't surface with certainty at first, yet it anchors itself deeply in your being. It's a knowing, a calm so profound it transcends words. This isn't emptiness born of loss. It's emptiness as readiness. Life doesn't disturb you. Without purpose, the stirring within is the whisper of the unknown, gently shaking you awake. If you'd like, I can continue making each point as deep and poetic, crafting a complete spiritual discourse. Just say continue and I'll move to the next. When the familiar begins slipping from your grasp, When the places, people, and patterns that once provided security start shifting or even disappearing, it often feels unfair, confusing, or painful. But this is how life operates. It dismantles what no longer serves to make room for what's truly meant for you.